Look, first game in charge of Manchester United. You've had a couple of weeks to work with some of the players that haven't been on international duty. So what did you learn about them over that 90 minutes?
It's a tough league. What you learn in the first moment, a good environment. I think my players were thinking too much during the game. You can feel it. They were thinking not just in the ball, but where I supposed to be. And that is hard with 2 days, because all the team together just 2 days. We need more, I think, in the first half, the physicality, because they leave us 1 against 1 in front, so we have to use that moments to feel the opponent. But it's a tough match. I think we lost some balls without pressure. And when you start a game like this, you score 1 goal, and then you have to control the ball. You have to control the tempos of the game. We cannot do it at the moment, but they tried. They really tried. I know this is for some guys it's hard to understand this, but they are really trying, and they want this.
When you talk about the players maybe thinking too much, is that because they're thinking about what you want from them, what you've asked them to do, and the differences from what they're used to doing?
That's the reason. That's really that reason. But we have 2 ways. So we try to win games and don't risk nothing in this moment. And I guarantee next year at the same stage we will have the same problem. So you have to try to since the first moment we will have problems. The players will be like confused sometimes, but we have to address since this moment the new idea and try to be better in the next year at the same stage.
Ed Sheeran's come to join us. Ed, we're just chatting to Ruben Amorim, who may not want to talk to an Ipswich fan. It was, but from an Ipswich point of view, it was almost perfect. So
I loved it. I love being back in the Premier League.
Yeah. Oh, we're really glad to hear from you.
You're going to come and say hello in a minute? We'll have a chat to you.
Definitely.
All right, well done, mate. Good to
We'll see you again in a second. Thank you very much, Ed.
Look, Ruben, I was just going to say...
It's unpredictable when we're pitchside.
So your team today ran 102 kilometres. It's the second lowest this season for your team, for Manchester United. But I know when I saw Sporting and that your stats and your high intensity running was through the roof. Absolutely one of the best in Europe. Is that something that has to change for you to compete?
Yeah, if you see the first half, we were a little bit afraid. The number 5 was always alone, and we have to jump on him. Then the number 20, Hutchison, was always here in the dead space. Johnny Evans should be pressing that guy. But then when we don't have training, and it's hard to say all the directions to the players. We had 2 days, so they are confused a little bit. At first, they have to understand the game. Then we have to be so much better physically to cope with the high pressure, the volume of the high speed running, all these things. But we need time to work these things.
Ruben, one of the things that you're going to learn as Manchester United manager is the number of media commitments that you have after a game. So we're going to let you go. So thank you very much for coming over to talk to us.
I want to say this is the last time this week I spoke more than 4 years in Sporting, and then when you speak too much and you don't win, it's really hard for everybody. So it was 1 week, and only 1 week I spoke with Andrew. I just want to work with my players, nothing more. But I understand this is a different game here, so let's see.
Thanks for coming out to talk to us. Thank you, Ruben.